S'émanciper du CIEPB, une organisation basée aux États-Unis, a pris des mois, voire même des années. Nos membres partout au Canada ont été intimidés et menacés. Nous allions perdre notre droit de parole.
Declaring autonomy from the American-based OPEIU was months, if not years, in the making. Our members across Canada were bullied and threatened. We were going to lose our voice.
Pour nous séparer et préserver notre identité canadienne, nous devions agir vite.
In order to break away to preserve our Canadian identity, we had to move fast.
Grâce au soutien indéfectible des membres de partout au Canada, notre délégation canadienne s'est rendue au congrès du CIEPB en Floride pour annoncer la nouvelle.
With the overwhelming support of members across Canada, our Canadian delegates went to the OPEIU convention in Florida to deliver the news.
Les Américains n'étaient pas très heureux de nous voir déclarer notre indépendance. Ils ont tout essayé pour nous arrêter, mais grâce à la solidarité de nos membres canadiens, le COPE SEPB a vu le jour.
The Americans weren't happy when we made our formal declaration of independence. They tried everything in their power to stop us, but thanks to the solidarity shown by our Canadian members, COPE SEPB was officially born.
Devenir un syndicat strictement canadien nous a donné le contrôle de notre avenir. Pendant plus de 20 ans, notre syndicat national a contribué au succès des sections locales de chacune des régions.
Becoming a Canadian union gave us control of our destiny. For over 20 years, this has guided our national union, empowering each region to make important decisions for their locals.
In the 20 years since our national union formed, we've had to run several major campaigns that were critical to our survival. Those campaigns, put together, protected 10,000 jobs in the public sector between our members working in public power and our members working in public insurance. We couldn't have done it without our national union recognizing the threats and attacks were happening to us from our own provincial government for many of those years and providing us with the critical financial support we needed to run those campaigns.
We've been very fortunate in Region 4 to have a very strong defense fund. In fact, one of the strongest per capita beyond any Canadian union that we are aware of. So taking away the contribution to the National Defense Fund allows us to have more resources to use for more critical projects and allows us to do more on those projects.
One of the main reasons why our Canadian locals broke away from the International 20 years ago was because they wanted to take control away from locals. It's from that lesson that our national union structure is set up to give locals that voice. It means allowing us on a local level assess our needs and ask for support where we need it, not just having a cookie-cutter one-size-fits-all approach from the top down.
The National Union has always been there when we've needed it. But one story that stands out especially was back in 2018. It was a single branch credit union and it only had 8 people in the bargaining unit. I think it would have been so easy for a lot of people to say, it's 8 people, it's too small, and it doesn't make sense. But for us, these were our members. They were important, and they were fighting a very critical fight because it's not just standing up for themselves, but they were standing up to an employer that wanted 2-tier wage benefits and make life more difficult for the newer, younger workers entering the workplace. And they spent more than half a year on the picket line. At that time, our national union stepped up to support them. But not only that, they helped us share this story across the entire national union and locals from across the country, but also stepped up with financial support.
I'd like to think that our region especially took a leadership role in pushing for diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. And I think that it's even more vital now than before as we see companies end their commitment to DEI.
DEI is not a slogan or a fad for us. We have a diverse membership. This is who our members are, and whether you want to call it DEI or anything else, this work matters. With the financial support we receive from our national union, we've made training available for our staff and our leadership, our executive board, our executive counselor, and job stewards. We're reviewing all our policies and processes to see if they align with ensuring diversity, equity, and inclusion. And we're able to do this ongoing work to make sure we live up to our commitment to our members and to our communities at large.
De l'indépendance à l'action. Depuis plus de 20 ans, nous avons bâti un syndicat national fort et nous continuons à le bâtir ensemble.
From independence to action, for over 20 years, we've built a strong national union and we're still building together.
Le congrès 2025 du COPE SEPB. S'inspirer de nos succès.
COPE SEPB Convention 2025. Building on our successes.